uses Mielle products,
Mm-hmm.
and I told her I wasn't sure if she was aware of what's going on
Mm-hmm.
with the products, but I did kind of like just try to explain to her that when bigger, larger companies, especially in the beauty world, especially in the black beauty world, when those larger companies, when they scale up and they sell a portion of their business, what happens on the back end, which the consumers, you guys, y'all don't really see that.
Right.
Sometimes they do adjust formulas. Sometimes they do tweak things. They may even use the same ingredient, but they may get it from a different source, a more cost-effective source.
Right.
We've seen this happen with Shea Moisture. I know Shea Moisture, they teamed up with Unilever. I haven't really seen any difference with their products except for their marketing. Like Shea Moisture did try to like market to more of a different consumer and not just black consumers, which I get. I get it. But the black consumers is where you get your money at. So you want to make sure you prioritize them. And as you can see, they took heed. They got a lot of lashback from that. But with Mielle, I think Monique is amazing for what she's done with the product. I just don't know what's going on as far as the logistics go. And to play it safe, I actually discontinued all the products on our site as well. So I'm not using any Mielle products. And I even instructed my client, I was like, if you haven't seen any hair loss or anything like that, then you should be good, because maybe you have a product that older. You got, that was older, that doesn't have the updated formula. I've seen that happen with the Honey Pot. When she sold or scaled her company, I had products before it happened, and I kept those products as long as I could because I knew that, there was a possible formula tweak and things like that. So yeah, it sucks, but I get it. Scaling is something that's needed in black businesses, because a lot of times we don't scale. We just stay within the business. But I think we should look at scaling in a different way, as far as like scaling to our family. She has 2 daughters that, you know what I mean? Like, you could have just, I don't know. I don't want to put too much, in gossip and stuff like that, but yeah, so you threw all the Mielle products away.
I didn't see any hair loss, thank God.
Right. But if you did, you would have probably noticed.
Probably not, honestly. Maybe somewhere the hair was thinning, but I was just worried. I was like, you know what, let me not risk it. So I went back to TGIN, which is what I normally always use to my hair, which always has been working for my hair like well.
Yes.
I didn't know why I switched in the first place. I think I wanted to try something different and new. I was like, I'm just, give my hair something different. And, but I think Mielle actually, other than the hair loss, it kind of dried my hair out, because I think the newer ones, it was like a lot of alcohol in their formulation, and so I was like, it's not really
doing well.
So I just threw everything out. I'm like, I better be safe than sorry. Keep using it, one day end up like bald.
I know, you definitely don't want any issues. But when that amount of people, the massive amount of people like that complain, there has to be something wrong. It's not. And she did reach out, and her team, and I respect that, because at least she came out, because sometimes they don't do that. They just take it for what it is and keep it moving. Whatever happened is whatever happened. But she did, try to speak and talk about it. But the type of hair loss that people were experiencing
it was a lot.
Is not just regular hair shedding or breakage. It literally was like
bald spots and
like
stuff,
alopecia hair loss, like, alopecia areata, which is where your hair is just suddenly falling out in different areas in your hair. And I think, I know some women, especially black women, you being a physician assistant and being in the medical field, how important your internal body is. If your levels are off, like your magnesium, your vitamin D, your calcium, those things, if they're off, it's going to show in your hair. It's going to show in your skin. So I get that does play a role, but at some point, we do have to take accountability.
Yeah.
We do. So I'm hoping the best for Mielle, and hopefully this is something that maybe can steer things, in a better direction. But for now, we're kind of just on hold for now. We use silicone mix. That's like a deep conditioning treatment, which I really love. It'll give your hair a lot of moisture. You have high density, which means you have a lot of hair, and then you have high porosity. So we've been doing your hair for a long time. So your hair loves moisture, and we want to make sure that we give it as much as possible. Okay. So y'all stay tuned. We'll be back for her final look. She'll be cute.